area, and $10,000 for professionals who practice in counties with a population of less than 150,000 individuals. We received one public comment from the Texas Medical Association recommending clarifying changes to the definition of psychiatrist and a correction to the priority list to include providers in local mental health authorities. Both recommendations were incorporated into the proposed rule. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Members, are there any questions? If not, do I have a motion to adopt the proposed amendment to Board Rule 23.94, 23.96, 23.97, and 23.100-23.102, new section 23.103 concerning the mental health professional loan repayment assistance program.
So moved.
Second.
All in approve, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion passes. Agenda item 5F, 9 through 11 were approved in the consent calendar. Agenda item 5F, 12 is consideration of possible action to adopt new board rules, chapter 24D, section 24.40-24.46 concerning the college access loan program. Dr. Quintero will present this. I am available to answer any question.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present the proposed rules for Chapter 24, Subchapter D, relating to the College Access Loan Program. The proposed rules are part of a larger effort at this board meeting to relocate all the coordinating board's rules relating to student loans to a new Chapter 24. Creating a separate chapter for our loan operations offers several advantages, including the ability to provide more comprehensive guidance about loan servicing, to make clearer distinctions between how state gift aid and loan programs should be administered at the institutional level, and to more easily undertake new loan-related rule initiatives, especially as the broader student loan environment continues to evolve. The proposed rules reflect the relocation and non-substantive revision of the rules for the College Access Loan Program. While there are provisions included in these proposed rules that previously were not codified or were presented differently, nothing in the proposed rules represents a change in how the college access loan is administered. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions, please? If not, do I have a motion to adopt the new board rule 24.40-24.46 concerning the college access loan program? Do I have a motion and a second? And state your name, please.
Juan Navarro, so be moved.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Motion passes. Agenda item 5F 13 is consideration of possible action to adopt new board rules 24.50, 24.5-24.59 concerning the future occupation and reskilling for workforce advancement to reach demand for loan program. Dr. Quintero will present this item and be available for any question.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present the proposed rules for Chapter 24, Subchapter E, relating to future occupations and reskilling workforce advancement to reach demand, or forward loan. These proposed rules are another part of our larger rulemaking effort to consolidate loan-related rules in a new chapter. The proposed rules do not represent a change in how the coordinating board services these loans, with one exception. The rules propose a single substantive change, which is the inclusion of regional education service centers or other entities operating alternative educator certification programs as being eligible to participate in the program. These entities are already eligible to participate in the College Access Loan Program, and given that education is one of the high-demand credentials that qualifies a student for a forward loan, the addition is aligned with the program's goals. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any discussion? If not, do a motion to adopt the new board rule 24.50-24.59 concerning the future occupation reskilling workforce advancement to reach demand forward loan program. Do I have a motion and a second? State your name too, please.
So moved.
Second, Bonavaris.
Okay. Members all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Agenda item 5F14. Consideration of possible action to adopt new board rules 24.70-24.74 concerning Texas Armed Services Scholarship converted to loans. Dr. Quintero will present this item and you are available for any question.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present the proposed rules for Chapter 24, Subchapter F, relating to Texas Armed Services Scholarship converted to loans. As previously mentioned, these proposed rules are part of a larger rulemaking effort to consolidate loan-related rules in a new chapter. Since the Texas Armed Services Scholarship is a conditional scholarship program, recipients must meet certain military service requirements to avoid having their scholarship convert to loans. The proposed rules do not represent a change in how the coordinating board services these converted loans, with one exception. In response to House Bill 300, the rules include a provision allowing for the cancellation of a loan due to an exceptional circumstance beyond the recipient's control. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Members, are there any questions? If not, do I have a motion to adopt new board rule 24.70-24.74 concerning Texas Armed Services Scholarship converted to loans? Do I have a motion and a second? Please state your name.
So moved.
Anybody second?
Yes,
Second.
second.
All in favor of
The
say
chance,
aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed say no. Motion passes. Agenda item 5F15, consideration possible action to adopt proposed amendment to board rules 22.163 and 22.165-22.170 concerning the Texas Armed Service Scholarship Program. Dr. Quintero will present this item. Be available for any questions.
Thank you. I am pleased to present the proposed rules for Chapter 22, Subchapter I, relating to the Texas Armed Services Scholarship Program, or TASP. The amendments to the rules for the Texas Armed Services Scholarship are in response to House Bill 300, and we are grateful for the opportunity to have worked with Chairman Wilson's office to develop these rules to guide the program. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the significant support that the legislature has provided for this program, both in terms of appropriations and the changes through House Bill 300. We have received the largest number of nominations ever for the program, and I'm particularly grateful to the contributions of Tanisha Coulter, who serves as the agency's statutorily designated Texas Armed Services Scholarship Coordinator, and to our government relations team, who work so closely with elected officials on this. Generally, the proposed rules implement House Bill 300, which made 5 changes to the program, all of which are reflected in the proposed rules. First, the bill increased the maximum scholarship from $15,000 to $30,000 per year and included a mechanism by which we will annually review cost of attendance and adjust the maximum to account for increases. HB 300 also changed how students are nominated for the program by setting a September 30th deadline for legislatures to submit nominations, after which any vacancies are filled by the Lieutenant Governor and the Speaker of the House. Third, students, including graduate students, can now meet the program's military training requirement through prior completion of ROTC or similar programs, or through acceptance into the Officer Commissioning Program for the Texas State Guard. The bill also directs the agency to establish mechanisms by which recipients would not be required to repay their scholarships if they are unable to complete their military service due to exceptional circumstances outside their control. Finally, the program now limits scholarship eligibility to 4 academic years. The proposed rules also resolve a few issues and inconsistencies relating to scholarship recipients' military service requirements, including clarifying the length of service required. Finally, I'll note that there have been a few changes to the proposed rule since it was published in the Texas Register to provide greater specificity on the calculation of the maximum scholarship and to correct 2 erroneous omissions of statutory items. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Members, are there any questions?
I have a quick question. What are the circumstances outside of their control that you've mentioned for both, for which they would be, I guess, forgiven?
Currently, the statute just indicates circumstances outside their control. The rules dictate that the coordinating board is responsible for assessing those requests to determine whether or not it is a circumstance that's outside their control.
Any other questions? If not, do I have a motion to adopt proposed amendment to Board Rule 22.163 and 22.165-22.170 concerning the Texas Armed Services Scholarship Program? Do I have a motion and a second? Please state your name.
So moved, Welcome Wilson.
Second, please. All in favor, say aye. Motion, any opposed, motion passes. Agenda item 5F 16 was approved on the consent calendar. Agenda item 5 is adjournment. Do I have a motion and a second to please state your name?
So move.
Second. Members, all in favor, all those in favor say aye. Motion passes, we are adjourned. We will take a short break to allow staff to set up for the Committee on Academics, Work